A very good afternoon to all of you once again, and we welcome you to the second edition of the Greece Investment Summit 2025. It has been an exciting day since morning. And today, again, for this particular session, we have a very special guest from Leptos Estate. Leptos Estate is a leading real estate developer with over 6 decades of experience in delivering premium residential and commercial properties in Greece and Cyprus. Renowned for its commitment to quality, innovation, and sustainable development, Leptos Estates offer a diverse portfolio of luxury villas, seafront apartments, and integrated communities in prime locations such as Athens, Crete, Santorini, and Mykonos. The company provides tailor-made investment opportunities, including golden visa eligible properties, ensuring high returns and seamless ownership experience. With a legacy of excellence, Leptos Estate continues to shape the Mediterranean real estate landscape with world-class development and exceptional client service. To spearhead all the operations in India, we have a special guest. His name is Mr. Harjit Singh Sabherwal. He's a person with extensive experience in the industry. He played a key role in fostering the strategic partnerships, driving property sales, and delivering tailored investment solution to clients seeking premium real estate opportunities, including golden visa eligible properties as well. His expertise in the market analysis and customer engagement ensures a seamless and rewarding experience for investors looking to capitalize on the Greece thriving real estate. So, with this, without wasting any much of time, please allow me to welcome Mr. Harjit Singh. Welcome. How are you, sir?
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayank. It was a really excellent introduction that you made, and I'm really honored to be part of such a beautiful Greece Investment Summit 2025. And I hope my expertise would help in getting more investors across Pan India to Greece.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mr. Singh, it's an honor to have you with us for the second edition, and let's start with the segmentation. So let's start with the basic introduction about Leptos Estate. So a lot of our subscribers who are watching us would be curious to know more about the Leptos Estate, how you guys have sustained over the years, what all properties you have been showcasing for Greece and Cyprus at the same time. So request you to kindly give a brief introduction about the same, sir.
See, when you started, you initially covered everything that we are, but just to add on and to just simplify, so Leptos is a pioneer real estate developer which has been present in Greece and Cyprus, and we have been in this industry since 65 to 66 years plus, and we are the oldest, and in terms of land bank, we are the best in the business in terms of quality, in terms of delivery, in terms of customer support. No one is there that can match us. But to just cut it short and to simplify it, so we are majorly present in only two countries. One is Greece, the other one is Cyprus, and our headquarters are in Cyprus. And our diversified
Mhm.
investments in terms of permanent residency programs or holiday home programs start from as low as 100,000 euros investment and goes up to millions of investments. So we have that kind of bandwidth which can accommodate any kind of investor who's looking at investing either for a holiday home or for a good rental returns or for a permanent residency option.
Fantastic, fantastic. So specifically, say for example, any Indian investor comes to you with a mindset of investment. He might have the bandwidth, but have no idea where to invest in and which property seems to be best for his portfolio. How do you recommend that?
See, Mayank, over these 3.5, 4 years of my association in this particular sector, when Greece and Cyprus was very, very new into the market, I have met many investors. Some have invested, some have not. But the tendency is very, very simple. See, India is a growing economy. Money is not the issue. So people have money, an abundance of it. They just look
Mhm.
at a safe investment, one where they actually
Mhm.
get a delivered product. Second, they get a good, decent rental return, and they are tension free that yes, there is someone back home that is either in Greece or Cyprus who can look after their property. They are free of small
Mhm.
hassles, everyday hassles, and they get their
Mhm.
returns. Plus, they have that beautiful option of golden visa program where they get the permanent residency option either in Greece or
Mhm.
Cyprus, depending on what the client is looking at. So basically, there are a set of questionnaires that we always run through. So we can understand clearly either a client is looking at a permanent residency where he wants to settle in, or he's looking at only an investment option, or he's looking at a rental return permanent fix that he's looking at, or he wants to go there start a new business for himself. So there are different portfolios, and all questions are addressed differently.
Excellent, excellent. So specifically, given an option, how do you see Greece in terms of the return on investment? How lucrative is that?
See, Greece in itself is a country which needs no introduction, all right? And it is one of the most visited countries across the globe. In fact, Greece gets three times the tourism that Dubai gets. So that is how lucrative Greece is. And anyone who hops into Greece wouldn't just come there for 3 to 4 days, because Greece is a country which has more than 6,000 islands in it. So if you even start doing island hopping, so you need at least a full year to just explore all the islands, and that too if you have good amount of time. So investment options are beautiful. We are present in Crete. Crete is the single biggest island in Greece, and it is a beautiful island. We are heavily present in Crete. We're also present in Santorini. We are also present in Paros. It is a beautiful island which is in Paros, and we have some options in Athens as well. So
Mhm.
Greece is a beautiful option when it comes down to investments. There are loads of tourism centric options, that because tourists come in across the year to Greece, and the rental returns are pretty attractive because many tourists want to go into an Airbnb kind of a model, or many prefer just having a holiday home where they can just hop in and relax with their families for a month or so. And we
Mhm.
also offer long-term rentals, because recently in the Greece permanent residency program there have been some changes where short rentals are no longer there, but long rentals are there. So it is case to case, but yes, it gives an amazing opportunity because people are coming in across the world to stay there, to have a good time with their families, and they stay for a longer duration.
Excellent. I think it'll be great if you could explain the difference between the short term and the long term rentals that you have mentioned for the information of our subscribers.
See, this is a very technical kind of a question, but to make it very, very short, the earlier Greece permanent residency program had this option wherein you could go in for a short rental kind of a thing. And basically, short rental means Airbnb kind of a model where people would come
Okay.
in, stay for a few days, and then exit out. So
Mhm.
you could rent out that particular apartment on a daily basis. And
Got it.
recently, there have been some developments where a long-term rental was advised, and wherein, uh, as we do in India, so there's a contract of about 11 months lease or a longer duration time period where a family is staying there. So these are some
Mhm.
technical terms which I would not like to get into because it's slightly confusing, and it depends on what kind of investment you're making. But earlier, short-term rentals were there. Now it is a based long-term rental kind of a program. If
Mhm.
in your show, I guess when we were there in AeroCity, I also mentioned that 250,000 was the benchmark price for the Greece permanent residency, which was modified to 400 then 800,000 euros, depending on the areas. So these are some of the
Mhm.
technical questions, and now many of the developers are even selling at 250,000 euros after
Yes.
refurnishing the apartments, or
Converted to
getting
residential.
some properties converted into residentials and then selling very small units. So these
Exactly.
are slight technical things, but the rentals overall is excellent, the returns are excellent, and the capital appreciation that we tell all our customers is about somewhere about 10 to 12% annually. So that is also pretty attractive.
Fantastic, fantastic. So we'll go to the next segment, which talks about the investment opportunities for Indian investors. It's a vast market, plenty of opportunity in terms of multiple developers working in the market, and some are really in the prime locations of the Athens as well. But taking Leptos properties into consideration, do you have any success stories of any Indian investor in your 4 year association with Leptos Estate as of now?
See, I have multiple success stories. There is one family, I would not name them, but they took permanent residency with us in Crete. Uh,
Mhm.
they uh, they had a beautiful home. They have taken up a beautiful villa where their family goes for a vacation. Side by side, they have also opened up a small business where
Mhm.
their employees are working, and they are getting pretty decent rentals, because Greece is one market where tourism is a huge feather in the
Mm.
cap for any investor. So the returns are very,
Absolutely.
very attractive. Be it a restaurant, be it a hotel, be it a motel, be it a cafe shop, be it a juice corner. So small investments often attract high rental returns, and even shipping industry is very, very lucrative and very, very eye catching for the investors. So there are some of our investors who've also invested in shipping industries where they have bought some yachts and they are on rentals. So the kind of returns that they are getting is fantastic. So they visit their properties, they stay there, they enjoy the climate, they roam across Greece, Crete, do island hoppings, and then they come back. So we have different investors who have different success stories, but yes, all comes up to a very good smile when I receive them in India. So that gives me a pretty good satisfaction.
Absolutely. 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 And just to understand, I understand Leptos Estate must be having many of their luxury properties. But specifically, when it comes to the golden visa opportunities, do you also serve for 250,000 euro property as well? Or that's something which is part of your portfolio or not?
We were selling at 250,000 euros before the rule changed, but
Yeah.
without naming any other developers which are currently selling at 250,000 euros. It is a
Mm-hmm.
very simple pitch which I tell to my clients is
Mm-hmm.
you're just getting a very, very small area which is not even where you cannot even live. So it's better to
Mm-hmm.
invest some extra funds, or it's better to park some extra funds and get a beautiful home, a big space, which is about 120 square meters or more, where you have that kind of an area where 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms are there for your family, wherein you can help in and you can pitch in and enjoy the position. And to
Mm-hmm.
cut it and simplify it further, people who have budget at 250,000 euros or 300,000 euros, we have
Mm-hmm.
the most beautiful option, that is Cyprus, the hidden jewel of Europe. So we have
Mm-hmm.
Cyprus also in our bucket, and Cyprus is one part you have to see it to experience it. And we
Mm-hmm.
have beautiful options starting at 300,000 euros, which ensures the permanent residency program also. And let
Mm-hmm.
me break it online to all your clients and all the people who are watching online, that Cyprus is also going to be a part of Schengen this very year. So that will
Mm-hmm.
also open up a huge market for Leptos in India and in GCC. Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for breaking the news as well. So, moving forward, the next important aspect, which is one of the most primest of all, is the financial and the legal aspect. What are the financing options available for Indian buyers who are investing in Greece real estate? Are there any?
So, Mayank, here we come in very, very strongly. So, normally, if you would ask any developer across
Mm-hmm.
whoever are dealing in European real estate in India, no one would give you this option. But because Leptos is a pioneer, we have been in this industry for more than 65 years. It is the third, fourth generation of Leptos that is already governing. So, it is all in our bucket. So, we are such a customer friendly kind of a company that we have financing options in house as well that support the client to buy his dream holiday home or his dream house. And these
Excellent.
options are Cyprus centric, not Greece centric. And we give properties, and they can pay a certain amount of down payment for the property, and rest is a monthly EMI kind of a thing which they can pay. And that depends on how long they want to do it. It can be stretched from 6 years to 10 years.
But do they offer any construction link planned in Greece as well?
Yes, we do. See, in
Mm-hmm.
Greece, we have holiday home projects, so they are all construction linked as well. And we have properties, we have beautiful villas, we have Fornado in our bucket, we have Vigilia in our bucket. So these are all construction linked, beautiful properties that are just across the sea. And recently, uh, the most beautiful beach that was awarded across the world was a beach in Crete. And so our properties are significant properties, and any construction link of plan which helps the client, we offer them.
Excellent. Now, specifically, since you are already in India for them and you are spearheading the whole process within India, it's important to understand your perspective about the taxation aspects for an Indian investor. what are the basic criterias and formats they need to understand before they actually plan to invest in Greece?
Mayank, this is one of the most sought out questions by any client who's very, very serious in terms of investing. So we have to understand that the guidelines in India are pretty strict, and we have to abide by those. So whosoever is listening and is interested should listen to this very, very carefully. We have RBI guidelines. I'll just start by giving you a small examples. That there is a guideline which says that only 250,000 USD can be permitted in 1 year. All right. So
Mhm.
that is the kind of investment that one person can transfer in one single name from India in one financial year outside India. That can be to Greece, that
Okay.
can be to Dubai, that can be to Cyprus, it can be to
Lateral
US.
remittance scheme.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So the other one is the TDS part. So earlier, the tax deduction system was about 5%. Now it has been increased to 20%. But there are certain criteria where you get back that money. Also, so if you have a good chartered accountant at your disposal, so he can help you with that as well. And many
Yeah.
clients also need to understand that FEMA is very, very strong. So you have to be very clear in terms of from which account the funds are being wired. See, Mayank, here we come in very strongly because I am present in India most of the time, and
Mhm.
we are there to guide the client at every step. You know,
True.
from because there are certain documents that are required from banks end as well for remittances of such accounts. For example, initially there were many clients who came back to us, and the bank was not supporting them. So we went to the bank. We ensured that they are not troubled anymore. What all documents were required were given to them, so that the
Mhm.
experience is very, very clean, very, very niche. The taxation point, the accounts from which the remittances have been done for the properties should be very, very clean. If an individual is
Mhm.
investing, then it should be transferred from his account only. There should not be a company account that should be involved in if the person is investing in his own name. So there are many technical aspects that should be considered, and I would advise all the investors that investing is one part, but through whom you're investing is a very, very important part that you should consider, because whatever you are sending outside has to be very secure. And the more the experienced person is, he can help you and guide you better. So Harjeet is always at the disposal. You can come back to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, another important question is that many developers take the payments directly to their accounts, while some people suggest that you should give the money to the lawyer first, or the attorney which is there in the investing country, and then it has to go through the lawyer to the developer. What is the process normally Leptos follow? This is something that we need to understand.
See, because we have so many investors and so many investments, the relationship between our lawyer, our process is very, very smooth. So we have number of references to satisfy any client who's purchasing a property, because there is a saying in India that even if we are buying a pen, we just first open it, see that if it is working on it, and then we pay that amount of money. So your confidence is the prima facie that we should aim at, and we have so many success stories, so many examples to give by. So I would only say that in Leptos, what we do is the monies are sent. We have a very strong paperwork procedure. The agreements that are made, the property documents that are made, the invoices that are sent, each are very, very clear. And the banks in India, we have never encountered a single problem where the bank has had any issue, because lawyers come in where the problem arises, and the
Yeah.
lawyers are at the disposal of the clients from day one. So whatever is being wired, the lawyers are at disposal of the client. So we have a panel of lawyers which assists the
Mhm.
client at every step as well, from starting to take from taking their tax ID to opening their bank account, uh, from
Mhm.
making the power of attorney agreement, and getting it apostilled in India. I am there to help them. Then get it sent there is another process. So every process requires expertise, and Leptos follows a simple process. You put in funds in our account, and we have lawyer at your disposal who will be guiding you. So it is, and when the investments are done, then the lawyer fees is paid, and then they go
Mhm.
ahead. So we have very good, friendly, helpful lawyers, and who are not very greedy, and they are at the disposal of the clients.
Fantastic, fantastic. I think one more thing, it speaks volume that they are running an office in India for last four
Yes.
years, and you are spearheading the whole process. So it clearly shows the intentions of the developer as well.
Absolutely, because any client who's genuinely interested in India knows that uh, Harjit is there. He's at their disposal. Whenever they call me, I'm there. If they want me to visit their home, their office, I fly in, be it Mumbai, be it Chennai, be it anywhere across the country. So I'm at their disposal. And that this gives a client very good satisfaction that yes, one person is there within the country, so they don't have to run to Greece actually to get things sorted. So the things are sorted and taken care within the country only. So that actually gives us a lot of boost in terms of business.
Yeah, sorry. That's very true. Actually, you have mentioned about the fact that having an office definitely ensures the goodwill of the running business as well within the country too. So I know. I mean, I think we have covered almost all the major aspects. Now, I would give you a more broader term to answer, which is the future market trends and advices for the investors. The market is very dynamic. We have seen that. A lot of new amendments, a lot of new changes have been running around. Whether it is not only, of course, it's about Greece, it's about the geography in total. If you see the recent release from Trump as well, they have changed certain
Yes.
EB5 programs also to the golden card. So it's
Yes.
very dynamic. It's changing on day-to-day basis. So according to you, specifically when you talk about Greece, what do you think will be the future market trends, and what is the best advice you can offer to the investors?
See, I am very simple in terms of this. Greece is doing excellent, and that is why they raised their bar from 250,000 euros to above. And There are certain developments in news as well that there is a direct flight which is going to start from India to Greece as well. So we won't be
Mhm.
having any connective flights where you have to either wait in Qatar or in Dubai to reach Greece. So a direct flight is also on the cards. Prime Minister Modi
Mhm.
recently visited Greece. The Prime Minister of Greece recently visited India. So we have
Yeah,
fantastic relations between both the countries. India is building many of their airports, and we have done many military operations also close to close. And Prime Minister was also awarded the one of the highest civilian award in Greece when he visited Greece. So when you compare any two countries, we have to understand that politically also they are aligned, economically
hmm,
also they are aligned, and the mindset of Indian investor in Greece is also pretty much aligned. You have to understand Greece also goes down miles, thousands of years in terms of history. So does India. So the kind of
absolutely.
mindset that we share also is pretty decent. The kind of
Yeah,
adaptability that Greece has towards tourism is fantastic.
yeah,
See, I have
fantastic, no doubt.
nothing against the US, but 5 million for a gold card is pretty high. One, and second, you would never find any discrimination kind of a case in Greece, because I have visited multiple times in Greece wearing turban. I am happily accepted everywhere. So there is no such discrimination. All sets of people from all across the world visit Greece. It's a very uh, warm country which welcomes tourists from
Very
across the
true.
globe, and
Very
that
true.
gives a very satisfying pleasure to anyone who's investing in Greece. See,
Yeah.
my point is to any investor, Greece is a beautiful option that you should look at. So is Cyprus. I again
Hmm.
tell my customers and clients who all are there, if 250,000 euros you missed, then Cyprus is the best buy in the market, which is giving you permanent residency. And Cyprus
Hmm.
is going to be part of Schengen this year. Cyprus is already part of European Union. Cyprus is also a Mediterranean country. It is tax haven for any investor who comes in. We are very strong in Cyprus. We have properties in Limassol, we have properties in Paphos, and we have variety of properties. We have financial options that help a client to get his dream house, his holiday home, whatever he wants to buy in. We have all sorts of budgets. We have
True.
full team at his disposal. And in Cyprus, we are not only present in only real estate. We have our own university with the name of Neapolis University. We have our own hospital in Cyprus. We are present in all sectors in Cyprus. So Leptos as a brand is a huge brand which is present in Cyprus. So any client who comes into the Leptos family is very well taken care of at all fronts, because we have that kind of uh, a bubble that takes care of everything when an investor is walking into Cyprus. So, as an investor, I would say, instead of parking your money somewhere else, consider Cyprus if your budget is 300,000 euros and above, Greece if your budget is 800,000 and above, and Leptos is the safest bet because your money is secure with us. You have the best
Mhm.
expertise at your disposal within the country, and we have numerous amounts of success stories that we can share with you, the references that we can share with you, and we are there at every step of your planning. So from your invitation to your visit to your stay to your property paperwork, your back home paperwork, delivery of your property, your maintenance of your property, rental returns of your property, we are there at every step. So Leptos is the best bet that you would find in the market.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, it's great. And before I leave you, it's a very interesting question that we received today, and I thought somebody from India should answer this as well. Is about the transfer of property. Somebody says that if we want to upgrade or we want to transfer a property which is under the golden visa regulation, so do we still get the possession of the golden visa, or there are process to basically get it transferred to the other property?
See, now this is a very technical question.
Yeah,
Earlier, there were some myths or some assumptions that if we buy a property and if we want to upgrade that property, so we
yeah.
get a cushion period of about 3 to 6 months wherein we can upgrade the property. Your investment remains in Greece. All right. The second option goes is that you want to upgrade. First, you sell off this particular property, then you buy a second property, and automatically your funds are parked in Greece. So your funds are shifted on from one bank to the other bank. All right.
Okay,
So, and
okay.
in Greece, different areas have also different laws. For example, if you see around Athens, the property prices were hiked up to 800,000 euros. If you see where the
Yeah,
population is pretty much high, and 250,000 euros was a different trademark. Now, there is another rule which comes into play that if you are looking at a permanent residency option, then 120 square meters is a base, and the property should be a bigger property in that land bank kind of a size. So to answer this, I
okay.
would say rules change. I don't want to comment on it here because the current rules are very tricky. So it's better to
Hmm.
get a Greek lawyer whose
Hmm.
expertise are in that particular area where the property has been invested, one, where the upgrade has to be made, and what is
True.
the differential amount that has to be transferred.
Okay, absolutely makes sense. I think, Harjit, you have meant, I mean, you have answered all the question in a very processed manner, which is very important for our audience, specifically the subscribers, to understand each thing in minute way. But what would be the best way to reach out to you if they have any questions?
See, I am available 24/7 for any client who wants to reach me. I am there on LinkedIn. You have my details. So, whenever, if anyone is looking at, I would request you to share my details with him. And you can find me on LinkedIn with the name of Harjit Singh Sabherwal. And it's very easy to find me. And even if you Google my name, you'll find me because I've been in this industry since pretty long now. So, and our office is in Nehru Place in Delhi. So it's very easily located and it's very easily approachable. We are present in Eros Corporate Towers in Delhi. So, and if anyone wants to visit me, I would be really obliged if you could share my visiting card with him also.
Surely. So we are going to put all the details in the description below, along with the video in on different platforms. And anybody who have any kind of questions, please do reach out to Harjeet, and he's the expert to answer all your questions within Delhi. As of now, of course, he can meet you if you are seeing the video from different parts of India itself. But definitely, I'm sure you're going to get the best advice when it comes to, and make sure that you do your due diligence before making any kind of investment decisions. It is very important because this is your hard earned money and you need to take care of it. And last but not the least, the idea of hosting such events, as we mentioned in our previous webinars also, is for educational purpose. It is for you to understand better, and we hope that you are taking a piece of knowledge through the discussions that we have with Harjeet and the other participants as well, and it will add some value to your investment decision. Thank you so much, Harjeet, and we look forward to meeting you in person very soon.
Thank you, Mayank, and I again congratulate you. Keep up the good work and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.